Okay. Last time a whole bunch of stuff happened. This time? Uh, yeah, this time not much in comparison is gonna happen. Oh, also, last time we unlocked Interlink. Just like a normal character, uh, they have skills, however you have to unlock them. They have arts that you can also swap between when you unlock new ones. So I don't like. Which one is it? There's one I don't like where it's a whole bunch of like a whole bunch of smacks. I'm gonna have to find which one it is. Where he swings at them like 4 times. Uh, Also, locations give you XP, so it's always good to go wander around. Always got to wander around, get the XP, get the locations. People with stars next to their names can give you. I don't want to say they give you new dialogue.
These are worth a bit, right?
What would it be doing here?
You mean what would it be doing here? You're in a like a pseudo warehouse. Okay. Want to level up a little bit more before I
Where are we staying again?
start swapping classes around.
Some place near the canteen, they said, but where was that?
Okay.
Figures. They're staring at us. Let's try to put it out of our minds, Senna.
I want to go and try to fight something real quick to level up. Because I have two... Is it 2 characters? Yeah, 2 characters that are a few fights away from ranking up, and I don't necessarily want... I don't have the ability at the moment to, just pick and choose like that.
You're dealing with me.
Appreciate it.
Also, yeah, there are some times in this game when you, like, reset level up. Some fights just reward you with a level. Oh, yeah, I should be in lands. Actually, I could be Noah. Because Noah's got a new skill.
I'm the girl with the gall.
Is there a blue one nearby? Oh, there's a couple wisps, though. Oh, well, there is a blue one, but...
Let's end this quickly.
Man, that thing's got... I was gonna say that thing's got no health, and then it occurred to me
That was spectacular.
And I
that it's,
MVP. You're all thinking it.
like 6 levels lower than me. Okay. I probably could have done this off camera, but I don't want to do a whole lot of stuff off screen. I'll travel and I'll do stuff like that off screen, but... Oh. Oh, because her skill that, topples is linked to, one that dazes. It goes from one to the other. Oh yeah, and with Interlink you can do it on any fight. Okay, did they... It said Art Mastered. Okay, they ranked up. Okay, what do I want each person to have? No, Oh, what do I want? Uni and Tyod are done with healing. I'll put Mio on... Yeah, because they're individual. their individual stats have a big play on it as well. Tyon or Uni,
Nothing's getting past me.
I'll do that.
I'll keep us safe from harm.
Okay, so I've got the tanks built.
Leave the enemies to me.
You line them up, I'll knock them down.
Okay. Oh, and he's...
We're better to
Oh,
press
no.
the battle
Oh,
on
whoops.
healing duty.
Do I have... I do.
I'll heal you right up.
I'll provide the perfect defense.
Okay, so... Yeah, I've got 2 tanks. Oh, no. There we go.
Provide the perfect defense.
So I've got an ogre, a heavy tank, or heavy guard, a tactician, a zephyr, a medic gunner, and a sword fighter. You're kind of limited in your choices at the moment, but we'll get there eventually. Because, of course, I don't like assuming the audience is stupid. That's a big screen for just 6. Oh, could I? Yeah, there's a send on point.
We can't leave it like this.
And it does go for this colony here. I don't remember 100% what the affinity bonuses do. Oh, yeah, I do. I do remember what the affinity bonuses do. Never mind. Okay. Still can't fight that giant thing. I'm getting close to the realm to be able to feasibly take one down with a correct strategy, but... Because you can easily fight yellow and red if you know what you're doing and how to do it. It's just at the moment I don't have the ability.
Why don't we get a little of everything?
What do you mean get a little bit of everything? I don't have the money for that, Lance. I legitimately don't know what to go for. Okay. Yeah, you can go around talking to everyone. It gets you a little bit, but the main way to do it you get later. Oh, later. You get it a little bit. Is this an actual cutscene, or...? Okay. Ah, there you are. Sorry, you are... I'm Solon. Procurement Division Colony 4. I got orders from the commander to set you up with a tent you can use during your stay here. So make yourselves at home. Thanks a lot. The commander told me something else as well. That you guys helped out everyone here at the colony and we all owe you a lot. I'm afraid I won't have time to attend to you personally, but if there's anything you need while you're here, just let us know, okay? Well, I'll leave you to it. What a reception. Solon seemed like a nice person. I keep saying it over and over and over, and I'm probably going to say it 100 more times throughout the series. Silent storytelling. Well, what I mean by silent storytelling is the game tells you something without telling you. So it can show you something, like her little smile there. Shows that she's happy that she's not being judged for being an enemy, technically. Because this scenario is... Mio, Senna, and Tyon are their enemies. They're Agnes. They're in a Kevesi camp. So of course people are going to hate them. People are going to shun them. So she's happy to realize that that's not 100% the case. I think I'd like to take a bath first, actually. Hey, Uni. Or hey, Uni, love. If you're headed to the bath... Ew. You called me love? That makes me feel weird. Let's just stick with plain old Uni, okay? Senna trying to fit in with Uni, trying to bond with her.
The consul we fought back there.
Uh-huh.
Oddly, he was strikingly similar to our own consul.
Both sides are gonna have consuls. Why is that odd?
More accurately, not just similar, they're the same.
They're the same. Are they really?
Our colonies regard each other as enemies. But if the consuls giving the orders are the same, it means...
It means? Come on. Just spit it out, man.
A consul's such a big deal. I thought they were everywhere, like your run-of-the-mill Nopon.
Riku refused to let remark of Uni slide.
Got that right? Nopon, a rare species world cannot live without. Protect at all cost.
Again, the Nopon are just great. I love the Nopon, they're awesome.
Leaving Nopon out of this, what's this mean? That these guys are mega suspicious?
Yes, I suspect they may be more deeply involved than we thought.
Involved how, though? With what?
With the reason why we fight. With deciding our fate.
Our fate. And the queens? You think they're in cahoots?
What can you tell us about your queen?
I think we've only laid eyes on her once. Right?
Yeah. At the homecoming, I think. She had long silver hair.
Yup, real dignified. Proper pretty wings, too. Wings? Like yours, Uni? Sort of, but they were much more of a shining white. Well, as for our queen, she was really elegant. Refined and graceful. And her ears, they were super long. Up to here. Guess that means our queen's a different folks, all right?
The consuls are kind of like the queen's servants, right?
Interject here and answer my own question. I think I just, with that little picture there where Senna shows off Mio's ears as an example for how much shorter they are in comparison to the queen's, I think I just learned one of the reasons why I like Senna so much. I think it might be her enthusiasm. I don't know what it is. I just think it's the enthusiasm that gets a kick out of me. I've always been a fan of enthusiastic characters. Pagan Min from Far Cry 4 is, pretty energetic. Well, he's not energetic, but he doesn't half-ass things. Sylvando from Dragon Quest 14 or 11, whichever one he's from, I don't remember.
The castles. Their role is to convey the Queen's directives to the colonies, along with handling admin and decision-making.
So what? If we explain the deal to the queen, you think she might actually get the picture? Yeah?
Pretty much.
I don't recommend getting your hopes up.
Oh, yeah?
The queens sit at the very pinnacle of the hierarchy.
So you think they won't even give us the time of day, huh?
I'm saying they might be the same as the consuls, our enemy.
What? Also, somehow that consul, he became Mobius.
Or maybe Mobius is the consuls.
The situation's already dire enough. It'd be best to temper our expectations.
Is that so? Colony 4. Henceforth, all orders are rescinded. Eliminate Ouroboros at all cost. Make this known throughout the colonies. Ouroboros has no place in this world. Their existence must be erased without a trace.
Oh, will you save? I'm not a fan of saving on screen, but sure.
Gotta note this all down.
Primarily because I forgot to save in between, like starting the short part and here. So if I don't, and something happens, I lose a lot of progress.
Colony 4. And learned that the consuls and Mobius are one and the same. Truths we took for granted continue to crumble at our feet. We have spent so long blindly walking the path set before us without question. But we are more curious now of our future selves, of our purpose.
A little bit of an odd philosophy thing there, but that's fine. I also want to point out, Mio has a limited number of days. They stated at the beginning she only has 90, three months or whatever. Yeah, no, that doesn't actually play a role in gameplay. It plays a lore, like a story purpose, but because the game has day and night cycles, you're not limited to a set time for those.
So, split into 3 units, our main troops go wide, and first to make contact withdraws? What are you, a coward?
What was that?
Huh?
I asked you what you said. You think I'm scared, is that it? I'll have you know my plan is textbook.
Drop it, Tyon.
Let go! Colony 13 is a complete enigma. Our data is incomplete.
It's just way too cautious, you clod. It's tedious and it's dull. Can you see that? If we don't eat now, we'll starve. We don't have the time to mess around.
What does...
Look, Tyche boy. I mean, we're Iron Lambda, yeah? The colony led by Commander Isard. And this is some no-name backwater. We hit from the side, and we hit hard. Am I wrong? What we need is momentum. Gotta play hard to win big.
Right, I see. One team draws the sentries away, then the main force can strike en masse, where the flank will be left loosely defended. Seems optimal. Is that right, Tyon?
Huh? Yes. Correct.
All right. If that's your opinion, we'll approve it. Yes, Isard?
Yes. If you say it'll work, I trust you. Happy, Tyon?
Yes.
Commander, strategist. It's almost time. The new consul should be arriving from the castle soon.
Of course. On my way.
My, that time already.
Nimue, why are you still using that gizmo?
Now that's not very polite, Isard. This mechanical gizmo is much more precise than the iris clock. And unaffected by the black fog. Right, Tyon?
Huh? Right.
Getting massive handsome Jack vibes from Izzard there. I didn't put that together when I first played this, but for some reason he's reminded me of Handsome Jack. I have no clue why. The Borderlands 2 villain. Just in case no one knows who Handsome Jack is.
I can't see a thing! Sergeant! Where are you? Sergeant! What? What's going on?
There should be an exit through the southern water vein. Head straight for that.
And you, ma'am?
We'll hold the line here, keep them occupied.
Begging your pardon, that's idiocy and certain death.
Tyon,
You can't.
you all still have a future. Until the day of your homecoming, please just live. And here.
I couldn't. I won't. Don't do this, ma'am.
Listen, I need you to live, Tyon. You must. Flee for the colony.
Tyon, get moving! Hurry!
How can I?
Tyon!
Ma'am! Ma'am! Give away!
Shouldn't have put so much stock in your irises, Kay. That is what you get.
It's just bad luck. The plan was sound. If not for the black fog.
It's all about the skin feel. You've only got eyes up front. That's why Kay lost. Sounds, the air, breathing. When you can feel all that, you don't need the iris.
And for all that, you still slunk back, tail between legs. Are you forgetting that fact?
He's awful forgetful, isn't he? So? I'm still breathing, and I had a ball with them kids, right until I had to scarper.
Excuses a ten a penny.
What are you implying?
Excuse me? Is this a private party, or can I interject? I was thinking I might head out alone next. Is that allowed?
You want to see with your own iris, eh?
Pretty much. Plus, there's Izzard and Colony Lambda, right? It'll be an extremely amusing situation, don't you think? Yeah, we'll have fun, I'm sure.
Goodest of mornings. You have that whole shady, shadowy scene where it's like, oh, what's happening next? And then just banana. Goodest of mornings. Morning, banana. Okay, everyone's here. We got word from Ethel a little while ago. There's something she wants to tell us, and we should go to the council room to hear it. Very well. We should say thanks for this tent at least. Okay, let's go see what Ethel has to say then. Okay. Yord. Okay, do I have access to it yet? No. Kind of spoil what it is there by checking it, but oh well. Oh. There's a side quest somewhere. Oh. That's not where it would tell me. There's a side quest somewhere. Is it in Ethel's room? No, it's over there. Okay, we've unlocked side quest stuff. So I can go back there. Can I go here yet? I believe I can, but I can't access that. Something there. I don't think I can go here yet. No. But can I go here? Yeah. Because I think now you can travel backwards, and you can deal with this area. But I'll deal with that later. Oh, why am I lands? I want to be an attacker. And just so happens to be Senna. Wait a second. I've got something messed up. Oh no. Noah's an attacker. Okay, that'll match up. Because I try to have 2 and 2. Or 2, 2 and 2. Actual text box or actual cutscene, okay.
You lot sleep all right? Yeah, like a log. Thanks for the room. You cleaned it out just for us.
Don't sweat it. Just a token from us higher-ups. My iris's clock. I couldn't quite believe it. So I went outside, hunted down a Hox as a test.
And?
Didn't get snuffle. The flame clock didn't show, and neither did any motes. Looks like it's real.
Yeah. We were baffled too, at first.
Anyway, we're all thankful to you. Flame clocks don't work so good when you're dirt. Hated having to worry about when my number might be up.
Wait, dirt? I thought Ethel's rank was silver. It was when she saved our hides, wasn't it?
Well, stuff happens. Kamaravi, heard of him? Call him the Smouldering. The greatest warrior in all of Agnes. And a commander loves to spar with the guy.
I know him. They say his spear technique is unparalleled. That, and he's an ace for honest pilot. Wow. So Kamaravi and Ethel were rivals.
That's right. We fought against him who knows how many times now. Took our share of damage, but then so did they. At one time, one of his Feronis' knee joints blew clean out. Most likely it was a failure of maintenance. The commander could have ended it then and there. But no.
Telling other people's tales again? Not very endearing. Cut it out.
Commander! Apologies, Mom.
I'm joking.
Ethel?
It became a tremendous scandal. The castle stripped our colony of our silver rank, demoting us to dirt. But look. They were made the lowest of the low, and still they chose to stick by me, even though it meant having to live day to day. That is why I must prevail over him.
Huh? But you're...
Free from the yoke of the flame clock, yes, certainly. However, this is another matter.
What is it about then?
Hunger? Pride? Desire? Joy, maybe? It's a little hard to put into words, but something along those lines. I haven't all the time in the world, and my troops understand this full well. For me, well, all of us, really. A rematch with Kamaravi is everything. And that will give purpose to the remainder of our lives.
A purpose to life.
Right, okay. On an emotional level, I could understand.
Wow, really?
I didn't say I agreed. I just see her point of view, that's all.
All right now, let's put a pin in the philosophizing. When we talked last night, you said your destination was Sword March, as I recall.
Right.
Come along.
I don't know what it is about Ethel, but for some reason, it's her hip waggle just bothers me. I don't know why. It is such a petty thing. I guess all the characters have it, so. For all the specified characters, Ethel. Why does Bolieris have it? Okay, is this where I gotta go? Yeah, this is where I can go. You know, this is a good council room. It looks like benches.
This right here is Sword March. Well, that part is common knowledge, I suppose. To get there, you have a few possible routes. Mainly the northern and the southern. And then, the direct route cutting through the ocean vortex.
You don't say. That works.
Nobody's done it before.
Such a tease.
You can try to approach it from sea or from air. But as soon as you're close to it, you'll end up being ripped to shreds. Trust me, it's not just the waves and the wind. We believe there's some other force at play there. And so, through elimination then, these two. And quite frankly, I wouldn't advise going north.
Why's that?
The road's dangerous, and it runs right past Agnes Castle territory. You'd have a hard time getting through.
Tyann, turns out you were right.
As always.
Additionally, you are Ouroboros. If you face another colony, you may find the same thing happening as did with us.
I'd feel safe betting on it.
If you go south, the battle lines are relatively fixed. If you can proceed along this route, you'll get there in about 2 months.
2 months.
But
there's more?
even if you reach the sword, this city, yes? It's hard to believe you would find it there. It seems far-fetched.
How so?
Once, we had to advance across this region ourselves. It was empty. Nothing but the sword piercing the landscape. And then, there's that word you mentioned, city. What could that possibly mean? Is it a person? Or a thing?
When Guernica talked about it, it sounded kind of like a colony?
I was pretty sure it was an object.
Will you still go there, regardless?
Yeah. That was the idea. For a chance to live on.
Then there's no more to say. Boliaris.
Mom?
Our guests will be leaving soon. Let's give them any assistance we can.
No worries.
Feel free to use the facilities here at your leisure. Get ready for what's ahead.
Mimi? Relax. We're just doing what Ethel said. Just using the facilities at our leisure. You have to eat, else you won't grow. It's just... Don't let them get to you. Yeah?
Hey.
What is this?
It used to belong to my friend. He always wore it till last year. Yes, he died, fighting against Colony Psi. You animals killed him. Shot him right here. Clean through.
You're wrong. We're actually from Colony Gam...
Mimi, what? If that's what you want, go ahead and shoot. It's not like I'm a hard target.
Now we're talking. Oh, what? You're nearly done anyway. Well then keep your lousy embers. Die today or in 3 months' time, not much difference. Just mind you don't get poisoned before your time's up.
What a jerk. So uncalled for.
Senna, it's fine. He was right. We did kill people. Maybe not his friend, but certainly others.
We had no choice. If we hadn't have, we'd be goners.
We had no choice. Yeah, that was clear until now. But not anymore. Right?
Uh-huh.
There's a chance we can make amends. Even if we're misunderstood.
On the house. Eat your fill, friend.
Huh?
We're dirt rank, remember? Life ain't easy here. But you did help. Besides, you gave us a choice. The choice not to fight. Now, we won't have to take others' lives. I've wished for this. And you made it true. Thanks for that.
I believe the words juxtaposition there, where she encountered someone who blames her for the death of her friend, or his friend, and then someone that's thankful. Showing that, you know, yeah, there's people in this group that don't like them, but then there's people who do. Just because the one guy is a jerk doesn't mean she's going out swinging at everyone else. Okay. Okay, so what now? I believe the southward... Ooh. I believe the southward route is currently blocked by rockfall. I would estimate the clearing will take some time. I guess we'll just have to wait till it's done. Guys, can I say something? Huh? Sounds heavy. I've been thinking, and I think there might be something else that we could try. You mean about Colony 4? It's hardly your responsibility. Tyon, it's not quite like that. I mean, if I see someone in trouble, I just want to help them. That's... Maybe it's not a sense of responsibility exactly, it's more like a natural reaction. That counters her comment much earlier when they encounter Vandom, where she's like, if I see an enemy, I fight. Well, that was her responsibility. But her natural reaction is the opposite. Now, she sees someone she wants to help. Oh, you feel that even for a former enemy? That's how I feel about it, right now at least. Mimi, your heart's big enough for everyone to have a slice. Okay, well, no time like the present. Let's do something to help. Yeah, why not? Ethel helped us out way back, after all. I don't know, there's certain words that, like, I read certain sentences and I get stuttered when they're not read out the same way, or written out the same way I expect them to be. Like, helped us out way back. Like, I think it should have been helped us out way back then, but the word's not there, so I stagger on it. Now we've got a chance to give something back, right? I suppose it'll help us earn their trust, and kill a bit of time, maybe. I think Mimi's right. Guys, thanks. What? Just looking at Tyon. Well then. Or right, well that was heartwarming to be sure, but what are we gonna do to help exactly? Lance, you need to expend some mental energy on it yourself instead of blurting questions. I get this may be tricky for you. Oi, watch it, buddy. I like Tyon and Lance's relationship here, where they just you know, they badger each other. They just go back and forth. Lance making fun of Tyon for being too straight-laced, and Tyon judging Lance for being too open-ended or open-barreled. Well, if we're gonna do that, perhaps a little intelligence gathering is in order. Yeah, I guess we gotta. It's one thing to want to lend a hand, another to know where to stick it. I guess we better ask around the colony then. Still feeling weird about this? No, it's just... What? Worried about helping the bad guys? It's a bit late for that, love. Anyway... Goodness. If anyone tries to stir the pot again, we'll just punt them under 11s, right? And by we, I mean Lance, obviously. I like to call Ixnay on the punting. If it's not too much bother, I'm afraid it would get quite messy. There's the straight-laced comment, or bit there. Come on, it was just a figure of speech, mate. And yeah, Tyon doesn't even understand what a figure of speech is. Okay then, everyone good to start asking around the colony to find out how we can help? There's a couple of these in the game. We had one earlier in the game about going around and helping people, but where's the canteen? Is this the canteen? Yeah, I guess I can't do it. Oh, I can't do it yet because this is literally where I learned how to do it. Okay, Solon. Oh, that's the nice dude. Anyway, I gotta end it off here. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed.